if you're in a hurry, you can get stuck.
One of my key values in my life is wealth. I value it, but I value it not just for the luxuries it affords me, but I value it for what it enables me to do. So it's a very true thing that you say. The limitations and the lenses that we're brought up with are the most limiting factors. But again, you know, that to me is probably part of the journey. And some people are meant to start unlocking those limitations and others are not. And what's interesting is, if I never found my purpose in 2007, I think I would have I don't think I would have done anything close to what I've achieved this far, which is not that much yet to what I set out to achieve against my vision. But I would have, but I wouldn't have known how much more I could do. It would have been enough. And I would have probably lived a whole life that I would have thought was the best life I ever could have lived.
Started Cape Garden Centre. When I say we're part of a family business, so the credit has to go to all my family and of course all the staff. But we started Cape Garden Centre in 1996 as a small little building here in the one corner. The 6 staff that built the place, we were actually living on site. And so we started it very small, and we just left it to grow. Well, we didn't have an option. We didn't have the money. So it just had to grow over the years organically. And we're quite proud and happy for where we've come.
And don't you agree that sometimes a business that grows organically is actually, you can control it much better than sometimes if a business grows too fast, sometimes running to cash flow problems just because you do that.
That is my motto. I am super conservative. So I'll use what I make today to do something tomorrow. I don't like extending myself. So if you're in a hurry, you can get stuck. So with us, with everything we've done, any business, my new branches that are opened up, the first thing people will say, but it's quite slow at the new branch, and it's not that busy, and they don't see advertisements. And I always say to them, I open them up slowly, and then I know that 5-6 years from now they've grown into what their potential is. They go out with a big bang, with great expectations, and then do something wrong. So the organic growth is definitely a model that works for me.
But the big lessons out of that is the power of purpose, and it profoundly overhauled my entire life. And when I saw the power that it brought to my life, I brought it into our business as a business approach. So I approached my partner and I said to him, I want to try this with a business. He trusted me. And together we've built a business around purpose. And hence I think that's part of our success to date, although I don't think we're anywhere close to where we're going to get to. And the second thing, and this I give credit all the time to Gareth, because he runs the financial side of the business and I run the product side. But it's put discipline in the business to have a lot of cash in the business. So that little incident really made us disciplined in terms of not taking money out of the business and keeping capital in the business, which is why we are well positioned to make it through coronavirus without any loss of jobs. So I think that's one of the biggest lessons. So the purpose is the one side, the more sort of being side, the more spiritual side, the more inner side, and the more human outer side is the reality of cash in the business.
Thank you for watching. Just a quick reminder to grab your gift bag for entrepreneurs in the link below. It's a gift bag for entrepreneurs to the value of 57,000 Rand, free of charge. All you need to do is activate it. Part of that gift bag for entrepreneurs is a voucher of 3 months for 3 months free accounting services from a company, Dryk Holdings. All you need to do is activate the gift bag voucher in the link below, and we will be in contact with you as soon as you've done that.
don't run before you can walk. Think and ask basic questions. If you want to know something about your product, don't ask your mother, don't ask your wife, don't ask your kids, don't ask your friends, because they will give you an answer which you want to hear. So don't ask any family. If you think the branding is nice or you think the product is good, don't be shy to go out into the face of the public and go and ask people's opinion. It's exposing yourself to sometimes what you don't want to hear, but that's the most important thing I can say to any person. Go out there, show the people what you want to do. If you have to explain too much of what the product is you're selling, you've got a problem already.
Being in the entrepreneurial field, one of the things that you have to live with is it's not going to be perfect. No startup is perfect. So if you are overly critical on yourself and if you are a perfectionist, those are the two things that will most likely stop you from being successful. So if you are a new entrepreneur starting up with stuff, you have to focus on what are the things that you can control, can make a difference on, and what are the things for either for now or for the future that you cannot control. And then distinguish between the two and start focusing on the things that you can change. And most important, absolutely the most important thing is have an absolute clear goal, and no matter what happens, never lose focus on that. Because the difference between success and failure in entrepreneurship is your ability to apply your resources to get your goal through your focus. And if you're not focused, you can be the most energetic, you can do whatever you can, but you will not be successful.
Unfortunately, people are set in their way sometimes, and then when you want to give them a positive advice, some of them take it personal, or they don't take it the way they should. So the first tip I could give anybody is listen to what somebody's trying to tell you, even if you don't agree with what that person is saying. Just at least hear him out. Be open to criticism and take it for what it is. It's not personal. There's many times people will think that if you've got some advice to give them, they take it personal. If you think they've done something wrong, they can feel that you're personally attacking them. It's not that. So listen to advice and learn from it. Even if you're not going to implement it, just keep that in the back of your mind. And then the next one is be prepared. We would have so many new entrepreneurs coming to see us, and we'd ask them the most basic questions and things you'd think they would think through, and they're not prepared for that. Pricing structures, markups, silly question, or for they think it's silly question. It's very important to a businessman to know exactly what your plan is and what you want to do. So make sure you're prepared. So you're going to listen to him, and you're going to be prepared when you go and see him, because it's a bad impression. I will sometimes think I don't actually want to do business with somebody because he feels like he's so unprepared for his presentation today. How is it going to be in the future doing business with him?
I think a person can only concentrate for so long, and then after that you start becoming distracted. You start losing concentration. So I think we need to manage the way that we do our work, and especially in the mornings, because the mornings are our most productive time. If you don't use that time wisely, then the whole day is going to be past and we won't be able to accomplish anything in that specific day. Yeah. So I think my biggest challenge, just business-wise, is distractions. I think we spoke about it before. Just the way that we handle our emails and our phone calls and those type of things. As soon as you have one distraction, it's easily 15 minutes out of the hour that's gone. Just to refocus again with what you're busy with.
To remember is cash flow management. Now, it's something that I've been preaching and educating on for several years. However, it's going to be a hot topic right now, because I think everybody's just realized, oh gosh, I need cash flow management as the apex decision right now for the business. Take your time, don't panic. Educate yourself. Right now, it's important to manage your cash flow. And the greatest way I always explain cash flow, it is the blood of your business. Just like your body has vital organs like your heart, your liver, or in your case in the business, like your logistics or deliveries, or buying and marketing and so forth, it all requires blood to survive. Cash flow is the blood. And sometimes you just need to inject some of it to keep the whole system efficiently going.